Hello everyone, I'm that guy, and today we're back in Satisfactory. In the last episode, we went on our quest to get these two new coal belts hooked up and integrated into our factory. We also did some general load balancing to make sure that everything was backed up and working efficiently. In this episode, we are going to try and balance out the rest of these iron lines here in order to get these all filled and backing up. We are also going to set out in search of oil. There are a few nodes a couple of kilometers over that way that we need to finally get set up. We have kind of stalled out in our milestone progression and aren't going to be able to finish it up until we actually get access to some oil. So the big goals for today are going to be to balance out these lines and then see what the oil situation is like down there. I am loving the hell out of this game. I cannot wait for 1.0. If you're also enjoying our series, smash those like and subscribe buttons. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers so we can begin monetizing the channel and need your help to get there. If you'd like to support us financially, you'll find a link to our Patreon in the video description. But without further ado, take a load off, kick back, and relax while we get into Satisfactory. As I mentioned, we need to get these iron belts balanced out. Our coal belts are finally backing up just like they need to, but these iron belts are not getting there yet. Our first task today is going to be to not die from fall damage and get these lines upgraded. I'm thinking the first thing we need to do is get the belts all upgraded to level 3. And I think we ought to get these lifters all upgraded to level 3 as well. I also want to get some power shards crafted. I'm thinking we might need a couple of these to overclock our miners. Let's try one in each and see where we go from there. I'm hoping that starts filling up these belts now. Yeah, 90 coming out now. If it doesn't quite fill up the belt after a minute or so here, then I will slap another overclock on it and see if that might help. Doesn't look like it's quite filling up yet, so let's go ahead and slap a second power battery in here and get these guys running at 200%. Maybe that will fill up the belt now. Ooh. Looks like we had a power slug respawn here. I will take that. In the last episode, y'all had some good suggestions on how to further optimize the belt work for this one coal node here. And I mentioned a mod that would probably help us out significantly. That is called Snap On. So what you can do with this is take a splitter, just like this, and literally snap it right onto the end of your extractors. So no more having to put in just a little tiny belt in order to get that hooked up. You can just have that running straight out. So I believe that is going to bypass the initial limit for these belts. Looks like even with 200% going, the belt is slowly ticking down. It's not completely 100% maxed out, but it is close enough. Everything looks like it's moving at a pretty good clip now. I'm just gonna schlep on up to the top of the factory here to make sure. Doesn't look like it's quite backing up yet, but it does appear that the belts are moving. Yeah, they're certainly moving. But they're not quite grooving yet. Hello, Flyboy. So it looks like we are going to need to slap a little overclock onto these two miners here. Got one power shard on me. We'll go ahead and drop that in there. And I've got a slug. We just need to turn that into a power shard as well. Let's see. I think the crafting bench is where we go. Yes, it is. All right, looks like the belts are starting to back up just a little bit. This guy over here is not quite backing up, but I think he is supplying at full capacity finally, which means that our steel production should be at full chooch as well. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of steel backing up. Nice. Gonna grab a few of those. Let's see, we got plenty of iron plates. Could probably stand to have a couple of more rods on us. In fact, before we head out, let's take an account of what we are going to need. So we need encased industrial beams, we need wire, or I guess cable, and we also need motors. So it's a good thing I checked that, because I don't have many motors on me. However, we are producing quite a few of them. Yeah, looks like our motor supply is good. 150 of those guys should be enough. Wouldn't be the worst thing to have some more cable on us. See, I think, yeah, this is our cable storage here. All right, so we got what we need for the oil extractor. It wouldn't be the worst idea to have a few more screws on us. Yeah, all that looks good. I think we can just head over and get a little more copper stuff, and we should be good to set out for our oil zone. So let's just scoot on down. And I'll schlep on over to our original factory base. Oh, bother. Are we stuck again? Oh, I think we're stuck. God dang it. And then I just managed to immediately get stuck again. Oh, I'm so bad. There. Maybe I won't get stuck again if I miss. That's at least clipping into the rock face, so I can't drive too far into it. I want to make sure we've got plenty of that copper stuff. It's been a little while since we've checked on our awesome tickets. How are we doing on that? Oh boy, 15 of them. That's not a lot. All right, I think that should be everything that we need. Sun's coming up. I reckon it is time to head out. Whoa. Our scanamajig said that oil was off in this direction. So I'm just gonna head over this way and see what we can find. We've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us, but it certainly isn't anything we haven't experienced. We've gone quite far in the map, so I reckon we should be able to get over to the oil field without all that much trouble. It looked like we were gonna have to skirt around the side of the map. Hey, buddy. Oh, we don't have enough room for you. And we have a hostile here looking out for you. All right, fair enough. We don't have the inventory space to do anything with that anyway. Hey, buddy. Squash. Roadkill is fun in this game. Yeah, that's right. We did explore over in this direction a few episodes ago. Let's see if we are any closer to our oil deposits. How much farther do we have to go? Looks like it's still a ways. All right, well, might as well just drop off of the cliff here. Ba-bump. Immediately gets stuck in a tree. Jeez, come on, get out of there. There we go. Just had to get a little friction. All right, so we're like halfway there. Not bad. I haven't quite decided how we're going to handle oil. Did we already explore this one? Oh dear. Oh, we may have explored it, but we certainly got to be careful around it. Haha, get wrecked. All right, did we already get this one? We did. All right, fair enough. Well, that was a Waste of time and effort. Oh well, let's just keep cruising along the beach here, and we should hit that oil eventually. All right, where is the oil? Did we go past it, or are we still coming up to it? Yeah, looks like we did go past it. Oh geez, that was close. Can you maybe not? Maybe it's just out in the water here? You know, maybe on those islands over there. Wonder how deep this water gets. I don't want to drive into it if we're gonna have a problem. Looks like this water doesn't get very deep at all. Good. We should be able to drive across here, no problem. So we've got quite a bit of hostile activity here. Ooh, I think that might be our oil. Yep, that looks like it. Cool, so we just gotta clear some unfriendlies out of here and see what we can do to get our oil started. I'm just gonna have a little search around this island to make sure nothing is going to immediately threaten us. Gotta go deal with those beehives. Those are certainly annoying. Guess I gotta deal with these fools as well. So luckily, they are easy to roadkill. Get wrecked. This guy, on the other hand, not quite as easy. Let's see if we can jam him in the butt and smack that ass. Come here, buddy. Yeah, get wrecked. Here is our first oil deposit. I'm trying to decide if it's going to be worth it to set up a basic production facility here, or if we want to try and pipe this all the way back over to our big factory. It's going to be a little bit of a drive to get back there, but we could just bring the belts along. Whoa, hello. Jeez, buddy. And I mean, we've got all this space here to work with. You know, I'm thinking because we've got all this space, rather than trying to belt this all the way back, let's set up our basic extraction facility here. So we'll do basic extraction, and then we will also do basic refining here. Might as well get started on that. We are going to make this lake here our facility. 2D zooping is so nice. That should be a good place to start. So we've got extraction. That will do 120 cubic meters of oil per minute. Refinery doesn't say. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and maybe put one down. Oh, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, like that. That should do. So what do you want? Looks like we are going to need plenty of pipes. We need a whole bunch of water. And of course, all of these byproducts. So let's say that we want plastic. Nah, let's say we want fuel here. So this one's 60 per minute. Do we have the oil generator yet? No. All right, that's still a little ways away. Fair enough. We're gonna have to come back here and hook up power. We can at least start setting our logistics up. All right, so this is gonna take crude oil and turn it into fuel and polymer resin. Then we can use polymer resin and water to make residual plastic. So we'll need to get some water extracting. Good thing I brought plenty of that sort of stuff with us. 120 cubic meters per minute of oil. You want 60. Cool. So we can supply 2 of these refineries with 1 extractor. So let's go ahead and get a second refinery down. go ahead and split off the pipeline and run that into here. Now, we don't have the fuel packager yet. That is still a little ways off. Let's see, do we have anything to store fuel in? Yeah, that should do. Cool, so we'll go ahead and get a couple of these fluid buffers in. Let me just expand out the floor a wee bit. Yeah, that should do. Let's get a fluid buffer for each of these guys. Yeah, get one there, and... Oh, you are not lined up. Why? Yeah, there we go. With our buffers in place, let me go ahead and get a merger. That is going to hold on to our resin. And then that is going to come down here. We're going to do another one of these refineries. Get them lined up with the others. Yeah, there we go. So this one should be ready to get plastic resin, and then I wanted to move our water extractors down a little bit. So we'll start with one of those. Get them piped in. And you are going to be set up for residual plastic. We'll have our residual plastic come out and head into an industrial container, at least to start out with. Definitely going to need this for other things, but for right now, we just need to get it backing up. Cool. Yeah, so it looks like two of these guys are going to be supplying the polymer resin for one of these guys. And I think we've got everything hooked up just how it needs to be. We just got to get some power moved in here. All right, so we've got power for all these guys hooked up. Let's bring our power line down here. And then I guess we're going to need to get power down to the extractor as well. Looks like we've still got a couple of slots free on this guy. And we can probably sneak him on through here. Yeah, that looks all right. So we unlocked these power towers quite a while ago. They say they were for bridging great distances. We could give some of these a go. Well, let's see what this looks like. And then how far away can we drop another one? I think we need to go and grab our truck and see just how far away it'll let us build those and still connect them up. Oh, damn it. The one time I decide to try and take it into some water without checking first, this damn thing just gets swamped. All right, so if we stick this thing in the water like here, I wonder if we're gonna be able to connect these together yet. Or if this is too far. Okay, cool. Looks like it is not too far. In fact, looks like we've got a fair distance to work with here. Looks like that is our distance limit. Honestly, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Man, these little islands are dangerous places. We've got explodey boys and all sorts of junk here. The gas bags. Oof. With our basic oil facility set up but unpowered, did a little bit of experimentation with these powered platforms here. The heck, let's go with it. I've got plenty of materials with me. Might as well. Let's go ahead and get one right down here. Get you linked into it. And I guess we'll just have to head on down the beach. I'm gonna see if I can snag it from over here and see how far I can actually get with this. The most direct route is gonna be through the water. Guys, can we... I'm a little busy. Can you not... All right, come on, let me clip onto here. Yeah, there we go. I suppose the only real advantage of these, other than, you know, having a couple of wires instead of just one, so that it looks kind of cool. I'm thinking it may have been a good idea to come out here with the zip line. That might be a much better way of running these giant poles. Ah, hell. Oh no, not you guys. Ah, get out of here. Alright, any more you bastards? Ugh, I hate those fucking things. Let's see if we can't get the rest of these power towers hooked up without too much death involved. All right, that should be our oil hooked up. So our consumption hasn't really moved much. It's still just all over the place. Our max consumption is significantly over our max production, but I think a fair amount of that is stuff we just need to deconstruct over here. With our power hooked up, I'm gonna go find that zip line that we left somewhere. I think it might be back at our main base. I'm gonna have to find out. We'll just head on back there and take a look. Let's see, is it in here? No, it's just hard drives. Hey, there it is. Zip line. And we can put that in there. Let's go ahead and drop in these motors while we're here. No, we don't have enough for 25 of these fellers. Gonna need a whole bunch more, but I'll at least get some started. Oh wow, these craft up nice and quick. Just empty our inventory out of whatever it wants. What are we gonna run out of first? I reckon it's gonna be these frames. Yeah, we need some more frames. Did I bring some more with me? Negatory. All right, let's go back and get some more. Pretty sure we've got plenty of frames on the second floor. Oh, that's right. We were actually making those. Whoa, on the first floor. Let's see, was I storing any of those? Oh, yes, I was. Nice. All right, so let's get, I don't know, a few of those. Probably don't need quite that many. Definitely gonna need more screws. Should have a supply of those in here. There's our screw storage. Grab all that. And I know I've got a crafting bench here. Might as well utilize it. Oh, that's the equipment workshop. Hey, there's the crafting bench. And heavy modular frames. Oh, it looks like we're gonna need more pipes here in the very near future. That near future being right now. All right, hopefully we've got some more pipes in storage. I don't think I used our entire supply of them yet. Oh wow, we have almost used our entire supply. Good golly. All right, we are going to need more steel pipes. Like, almost now, basically. Yeesh. We need 4 more frames, and to do that, we need some more screws. Should have some more in that storage container. Yep. Although we are running low. I have to start raiding the 3rd floor for that here soon. All right, that is our 25 heavy modular frames. It is time. So one of y'all told me that a good use of the power poles, or I guess the power lines, is going to be to get up to the next floor. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, that works. Cool. So we've got our heavy modular frames. I wonder if our plastic is ready. So rather than taking the tractor, let me see if I can take the tower. This is still really slow. I mean, it's not that bad, I mean, we're at least avoiding terrain, so there's that. It really does feel like this should be a lot faster, especially if we're on these big high wires. At least it's hands off. I don't have to touch the keyboard to get moving. Just hope we don't run into any of these trees and get knocked off. Yeah, like that one's probably gonna have to come down. Boy, it's a good thing this guy has, like, the strongest grip strength in the history of humanity. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be able to do this with a single arm. Like, I've been working out a fair bit. I can do pull-ups without too much trouble, but good golly, this guy is just, or I guess this gal is just got the best upper body strength. So, power's all hooked up down here. How is everything moving? Yeah, pipe's full of oil. What's going on down here? Why don't we have any plastic getting produced? Yeah, you're full, but you're idle. I bet these are full. Yeah, these are completely full. I wonder, can we put another one on top? Make it bigger? I guess we gotta plug it in. Okay, let's do like that. And we'll do another one on top. Get another one of them. Look at that, we got just enough plastic. Nice. Yeah, everything is operational. Right on. Well, I guess it is time to head on back to base and see if we can't turn this last little bit of plastic into research. Kind of feel like a hypertube launcher would be a lot quicker, but we don't have a jetpack yet, so that is not going to be in the cards for right now. Oh, hey. Whoa, not hey. Oh, dang it. So I just discovered something. I don't think it's in the description. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything about speeding up on the zip line, but I just discovered that if you hold down shift, it goes faster. So check this out. Yeah, so there's our normal speed. And there's our sprint speed. All right, chill. That is nice. Let's head on back to the main base and get this research completed. Oil has been a real bottleneck for us, at least research-wise, for, gosh, 4, maybe 5 whole episodes of this series. I know we're taking a very slow and methodical approach, though not necessarily the most organized approach to building our factory. Let's put in the heavy modular frames and the plastic, and finally, boom! We've got packaged fuel set up, so that should unlock the next tier for us. Yeah, so this is the one that we need next. That's going to give us the manufacturer, which will let us start to build more complicated items. It'll give us the truck. That will certainly allow us to transport more stuff around. Computer's an important part. Modular engine and adaptive control units, though, are the next 2 things we need in the space elevator. Ooh, all right, so here is our blueprint designer, or I guess our bigger blueprint designer. Neat. It's like that is going to be one we need to unlock here in the very near future. But yeah, industrial manufacturing is definitely going to be what we need to do next. To do that, we need more engines, more plastic, a whole bunch of wire. We've got half of this at least. I don't have everything, but do have a fair bit of it. Didn't need to go and grab some more motors from the factory, but we've got the wire we need over here. Yeah, so we got all of that. Oh, you know what? We're not going to be able to do anything with it until the rocket gets back. Let's get a hard drive going. We've got 4 of them. All right, hard drive, get to decoding. And I'll run over to our main factory and get us some more of the motors. We should have an industrial stack ready for us. We can just grab right out of here. Hello, motors. Gimme. Our spaceship should be getting back in just a moment. Yeah, there he is. Come in for a soft landing there, buddy boy. I need to load you up again. All right, motors. Let's get the rest of that cable in. Oh, okay. We need a lot more of that. Got plenty over here, though. All right, cool. So we just need to get plastic and rubber. Oh, hey, we got a new industrial fluid buffer. Instead of holding just 400 cubic meters, it holds 2,400. Oh man, that's a little bit bigger. Don't have the heavy modular frames for them yet though. I'm gonna take our tractor over here because I want to make sure we have all of the storage available. It's gonna take us a little bit longer to get over there. I'm gonna drive around all this stuff. Whee! After letting this run for a little bit, I have decided to rejigger things a bit. Instead of making fuel our primary production, I'm gonna just deconstruct all this stuff, get it out of the way, rearrange our refinery setup just a bit. So, you are gonna be plastic. You are gonna be rubber. Get the power hooked back up to them. But you're also gonna be producing residual. What? Whee! Spin him a thing. Pipe NATO! Oh, what is going on here? How did I manage this? We want to have our residual fuel coming out into another refinery, and we'll turn that into fuel. Instead of having our residual products get turned into rubber. Yeah, let's try it this way. And yeah, so you'll be residual fuel. Which means we don't need this water extractor right now either. Which also means we can get a little more foundation going here. And with that, we can get some industrial storage containers. Yeah, we'll do like one there. And yeah, we'll do one there. You go into there. You go into there. Hey, there we go. We got plastic, we got rubber, just what everyone wanted. What we really need is one of those industrial fluid buffers. Yeah. Okay, where's the old tractorizer? Let's see if we've got enough for just a couple of heavy modular frames. Let's see, heavy frames. We've got enough for 2. What are we missing for a 3rd? Steel pipes. Do we have ingots? Yes. Can we turn ingots into pipe bots? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we've got just barely enough. Give me a heavy frame. Yeah, 1 more. Well, we can make 2, but I only want 1 more. All right, industrial fluid buffer. Get you lined up with him. And then let's get the pipe in there. All right, so that makes heavy oil residue. And that should be coming into here, but it is not. Must be because of my poor pipe work. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, are you getting... Oh, you don't have any power, that's why. Haha, I'm the dumb. You in there. All right, that's the ticket. Now we're starting to handle that heavy oil residue. That's looking good. We've almost got our 200 rubber and plastic. That was quick. So that's all the plastic we're gonna need. Just need a little bit more rubber and we can get out of here. So we'll let this industrial fluid buffer fill up. Hopefully by the time it is full, we will be able to start constructing the fuel packager. Oh, actually, looks like we can already package it. All right, fair enough. I just realized the packager You're going to need, like, packaging materials, aren't you? Yeah, so we want packaged fuel. That needs to go into empty canisters. Crud. Looks like we need to create canisters as well. And I'm not quite ready for that yet. All right, so that is our 200 plastic and 200 rubber. Let's head on back and finish up this research. Finally back at base, we can finish off this next research tier. Industrial manufacturing, launch. What do we want to get cracking on next? So we could get scanning for Caterium ore. It's going to require a fair bit of stuff that we don't have yet. Specifically the computer and those heavy modular frames. Building out our capacity for both of these is going to be quite a chore. We can get the jetpack unlocked. That is going to require packaged fuel. Again, a little bit more than what we have set up right now. Well, we are going to need to get computer and heavy modular frame manufacturing set up here very soon. We might be able to squeeze it in on the second floor of our factory here. Let's go ahead and get more fix-it blueprints going. This is one of those mods we just installed. This is going to give us an epically huge blueprint designer, which I have been moaning about for quite long enough, so might as well get started on that guy. Got a little while until the pod returns, but we do have a hard drive ready for decoding. Let's see what we've got to unlock. First up is diluted packaged fuel. This is not part of the regular rankings. It is in the fuel thing. Let's see what these other two are. We've got steel coated plate. That's in C tier, so we probably don't want that. Steel rod is in A tier. I think we'll go with the diluted packaged fuel. That will probably be a good one for us to go with. I don't know. And let's go ahead and get another one of these guys decoding as well. We are hitting about 3 hours of recording here, so I'm thinking we should probably go ahead and wrap this one up. Ooh, and it looks like all of our iron belts are starting to back up finally. Our overclocking efforts have paid off. Nice. All of these are backing up just fine. That is good to see. Let's go ahead and get these upgraded. Can take these in a little bit faster. I just realized that these industrial boys have 2 inputs on them. There we go. That's working a little bit better. Of course, the storage is almost full, so it is going to be backing up momentarily. And that is going to be a good place to wrap it up for this episode of Satisfactory. We had a moderately productive day today. We've got our iron belts all balanced out. Everyone's backing up. We've got our storage in place, and would you look at that? That just filled up with steel beams. We're going to need to put down some pipe production as well at some point. It's looking like a lot of the stuff we're getting into is requiring pipes as well. We built a tower chain to take us all the way down to the new oil facility. I'm going to take our new zip line over there. That's another cool thing that we built up. I still question the usefulness of this zip line, but it's fun to ride. It could stand to be a little bit quicker. These zip lines are not the fastest. Hypertubes might be a little faster. You can see our new oil facility from over here. So like I was saying, we built a brand new oil processing facility here. Right now it's just the one extractor, We've got fuel beginning to store in our industrial buffer here. Right here, we've got rubber getting produced. That is going into this storage block here. We've got plastic being produced. That's going into this storage box. And with that, we are finally processing oil. It has been a long time. It took a lot of episodes to get here, but alas, we have arrived. We unlocked the manufacturer. That is going to enable us to begin to really build out our factory. We're going to need this guy in order to make the heavy modular frames, which of course we're missing right now, as well as the computers. Now those guys are going to be needed in order to reach the next tier of fix-it blueprints. We are also going to need to start manufacturing the rest of our space elevator components. Man, I am really enjoying the progression in this game. I know I just gush over it in every episode, but gosh, I could just spend endless hours playing this, and it is just so addictive. Satisfactory scratches the itch of building, crafting, and troubleshooting in a way that no other game is able to. If you're enjoying this series as well, smash those like and subscribe buttons. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize the channel and need your help to get there. If you would like to support us financially, you'll find a link to our Patreon in the video description. But for now, I've been that guy, this has been Satisfactory, and we'll catch you back here for the next episode. Take it easy, guys.